Today, we're simulating the 2026 NBA playoffs. We'll get things started with the play-in tournament, where the 7-seeded Suns are taking on the 8-seeded Blazers. Winner earns the 7th spot and likely belt from Wemby and the Spurs. Dame has been sidelined for Portland all year, and that's going to continue throughout the entire postseason. So Denny's going to have to lead the way. As for the Suns, they traded away the Durantula last summer, but have had a solid year behind D-Book and D-Brooks. Loser of this game will have a second chance in the winner of the Clippers-Warriors play-in matchup. And this one really wasn't that close until the final 29 seconds. We got a 3-point ball game, Suns with the rock. If they can get a bucket here, they make it a 2-possession game as they're currently in the lead. But if they don't come through, the door's open for the Portland Blazers. Grayson Allen will give it into Colin Gillespie. Blazers desperately need a stop. No Devin Booker right now for the Suns. He must have fouled out. 5-second differential between shot and game clock. Here's Jalen Green with it. He's going to run it down a little bit before making his move. Shaedon Sharpe defending. 5 on the shot clock. Green's got to make a play here. Jalen drives it, bumps, floats, finishes, and the Phoenix Suns very well could have punched their ticket to the playoffs with that bucket right there. It would take a miracle from Portland. Toumani Camara will inbound the ball. Toumani into Drew Holiday. Drew going for the 2. Swings it out to Thibault. Yeah, it's too late for that. The Blazers are done. Suns move on. Oh, was Book just not in for that one offensive possession? I don't know what was going on there, but Jalen Green delivered nonetheless. 21 from Jalen, 18 from Book. Denny had 20 on the other side. It wasn't enough. Suns Spurs will be the 2-7 Western matchup. And real quick, before we get to Warriors Clippers, which I think is going to be a whole lot of fun, the Claw versus Wardell. Loser is out of here. They're going on vacation. Winner gets a chance for the 8th seed by playing the Portland Blazers. But yeah, before this matchup, I'd appreciate it if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Lots of uploads on the way, man, with the NBA playoffs getting started. Double upload today for sure. Also hype this video, man. This is a big one. NBA playoffs. We're so excited. Warriors get off to a really good start against the LA Clippers with the Clips trying to storm back. Oh, it's anybody's game in the third. The Dubs gonna run away with it. Darius Garland tried with 23. The Claw and off night, only 16 points. But how about Steph? That's kind of what's scary about Steph Curry in a play-in format. It's a one-game elimination. He can give you 43 with 8 3-pointers. So the Dubs, their season will still keep going. But I think before we get to that, we should have some East play-in games. Yep, we'll start with the Orlando Magic taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The winner here will grab the 7th seed and face the Boston Celtics. Man, I might want to lose this one and take my chances because Boston, that's a tough matchup, but Detroit is too. I mean, that's what happens when you're a lower seed in the playoffs. You generally face a pretty dang good team. This one looks like it could be close. Nope, Sixers pull away with it. 33-13 from the process. And B gets them to the playoff. And this one's going to be exciting too. The young Charlotte Hornets, who really surged in the second half of the season, will be taking on Wilt. Who, Kobe? You know who it is. Bam Adebayo, the 83-point man himself, and the Miami Heat. Winner will get to face the Orlando Magic for the 8th seed here. Hornets get off to a hot start. Oh my goodness. Miami, y'all gonna show up to work? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well, they almost got back in it, but Hornets were in control all the way through. MB at 22, and they'll face Orlando next. But before we get to that, 30's trying to get the Dubs to the playoffs, and I think he's got a good chance to. Might be my Warriors fan bias, as the Blazers start off real well. But here come the Warriors. This could be a close one down the stretch. Steph Curry battling Portland for the 8th spot here. 2:39 to go. There's the 30-point man himself, B-Pods. Oh, goodness gracious. Steph's got 48! Guy Santos, KP fouled out. Steph Curry said, don't worry, I'll put on the backpack. This might be the most points we've ever seen in a play-in game. Rob Williams will get it into Denny. Curry is not fouled out, so you assume the Dubs will call a timeout here real soon to go ahead and get Wardell in because he's been their only offense all game. Thibault in the corner, the pass fake. Matisse kind of just standing there doing nothing. 6 on the shot clock. GP almost pokes it away. 4 to go. Blazers in a straitjacket right right now. Scoot can't deliver. There's the rebound. I'm going to call a timeout for everybody's sake because I don't want to watch these trash Warriors role players. I want both teams to get their lineups in. And Steph Curry's got 48. He needs to be in this one down the stretch. There he is. Wardell in the ball game. Was that the dance cam for a second there? Big Al Horford going to inbound. It goes into Curry. Curry defended by Drew Holiday here. Horford posted up. Steph's going to hit him. Al over to DeAnthony Melton. D-Melt, 10 on the shot clock here. Going to get the screen from Draymond Green. Melton has a lot of room and he'll hit. That'll give a 4-point lead to the Golden State Warriors. Still anybody's ball game. We got over a minute 50 to go. Shaedon Sharpe will get the screen from Donovan Clingan. Clingan down to Drew. Drew has the size advantage on Curry. Goes for the hook and misses it. Curry quickly gets the ball up to DeAnthony Melton. Melton gonna slow up the offense here. Swings to Draymond. Draymond to Curry. Curry dancing here on Sharpe. A bucket will give him 50 to the rim. Steph puts up the layup. Gets it to go off the window. That's a 50 piece from Steph Curry on a blistering hot 61% from the field as well. The Blazers in some real trouble. They need a bucket bad. Drew Holiday had Kamara open under the rim but missed him. Drew will drive and miss but is fouled by Curry. Not a bad foul from Steph. I think Drew kind of had him beat there. Free throw from Drew drops. I mean, second free throw can put Portland within 4. That's exactly what Drew will do. So you get a stop and a bucket, it's back to a one-possession game. But getting a stop against a red-hot Steph is easier said than done. Curry driving, floats it, and finishes. Drew Holiday, an all-world defender. But it doesn't matter when you're going against Steph. He's got 22 of his points in the paint. Is that Chauncey on the sideline? Drew driving, layup, missed it. Curry the rebound. Steph at this point just looking for an exclamation point. Curry gonna dance here on Holiday. He's fouled. I guess the Blazers had one to give there. It sure looks like the Dubs are headed to the NBA playoffs. Curry the jab, draws the double, escapes the double, swings, Melton 3. Missed it. Probably one last chance left here for the Blazers. You're looking for a 3. Avdia down to Sharpe, fouled by D-Melt. So Sharpe will go to the line for 2. First free throw drops. He's up to 18 points. Second one from Sharpe also goes, but it's still a 2-possession game here. I'm assuming, yeah, Portland's going to foul. As long as Melton makes these, we'll get out of this matchup and move on to the East 7-8 matchup. Melton makes the first. And second one, DeAnthony doesn't go. Portland, do you have a 3 in you? Denny going to walk it across the timeline. He bumps. Denny swings. Kamara back to Avdia. Somebody's got to put up a shot. Drew's got room. He'll shoot. He'll score. Portland within 2. You just need to get the ball into Steph for some free throws. Peyton running the baseline. Felt like he almost got a 5-second there, but only gets it into Melton, who just missed a free throw. We don't need a Melton meltdown down the stretch. First free throw drops. Second one. This is the one where pressure's really on, and Melton delivers. Can the Blazers get one more bucket, or is this it? Those were 2 big free throws from DeAnthony, though, for sure. Tumani Kamara gonna inbound. Kamara gets it into Denny Avdia. Denny, 14 seconds on the clock. Fires from deep. No way. Clinging the board. Back out to Denny. Extra pass to Sharpe. 3 off. Oh my goodness. Grab a rebound. Uncle Al is tired. Denny knocks down the 3. There's still 2 seconds to go. The Blazers are going to have to quickly foul, but they'll have a chance at it off 100 clinging offensive boards. It goes into Curry. They foul, and only 0.3 goes off the clock. You're going to have to throw a touchdown pass to get the ball up the floor if you're Portland. Curry, first free throw is good. Second one from Wardell also drops. So it's going to have to be quick here for Portland. Drew for overtime. Oh, it almost dropped. But the Warriors get out of here. Steph Curry, a generational play-in performance. Probably the greatest play-in performance we've ever seen. 54 points from Wardell, putting the Bay on his back. And the Dubs will have a tough matchup. Their hands full against OKC. Now, going out east, Orlando versus Charlotte. The Magic have been a team that just have struggled struggled in certain scenarios. They've had some cold stretches throughout the season. They even lost to the Celtics last night, who weren't playing any of their main guys, basically playing their G League guys, while the Magic were healthy and active. They're just one of those teams who sometimes drops the ball. Will they drop the ball this time as they look for the 8 seed? This would be bad. I mean, you have 2 chances at the 8 spot. You blow them both. As for the Hornets, getting to the play-in would be huge for them. It's a little close here. Magic are up 9-10. Looks like Orlando will win it. 36 from Paolo. They step up, rise into the occasion. Franz had 25-20 from Desmond Bain. Brandon Miller had 20. LaMelo with 18 and fouling out early. Not the outcome you would have wanted as a Hornets fan, but now all of our matchups are set, and we're gonna go through these real quick just because come on, I want to talk about each one. Warriors, Thunder. I mean, even as a Warriors fan, I know what this is. My Dubs are about to get cooked. Lakers versus Rockets. LeBron James, he's got his son starting at point guard as Luka the Don and Reeves might be back later in the series. We'll see how that pans out, but for now, Bron's got his hands full. Nuggets will be taking on the T-Wolves here. Joker versus Ant, 2 teams that are definitely capable of making the West Finals, going at it in the first round. And then you've got the Spurs and the Suns. I don't know if there's much to say here. All due respect to the Suns. San Antonio probably has this. And then sliding out east. And as I've checked out these matchups, games have already started simulating. Some of the series are already wrapped up before I can say anything. But we got Pistons, Magic. Cavs just swept the Raptors, so I guess there's not much to say there, huh? Jimmy Harden and the Don got the best of them. Minnesota sweeps Denver. Hawks are taking on New York here. I think this could be a pretty fun matchup. But maybe not, because the Hawks are up 3-1. Celtics are up 3-1 on the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's a look at this matchup. Embiid, Mad Max, PG versus Spraylon Brown and Jason Tatum. And the only series so far that's really all that competitive is the Spurs and the Suns. I mean, the Lakers and the Knicks are eyeing 3-1 comebacks after being down in the series. But the only series that is tied right now is San Antonio and Phoenix. So let's check it out going into Game 5. The Spurs, an inexperienced postseason team. I was saying, oh, this isn't going to be much of a matchup. Suns will probably be out of here quick, but the Suns are trying to prove otherwise. Spurs do take care of business in Game 5. 29 from De'Aaron Fox, 27 and 11 from Big Mama Wembanyama. Book tried at 34 points, but lost. Celtics will get the Sixers up and out of here in 5. Bron's trying to do that thing again. He was down 3-1. Oh, but Luka's back. Reeves still not back yet, but with Luka back in the mix, maybe the Lakers can make this comeback as the Celtics go ahead and beat Philly in 5 games, and the Hawks beat the Knicks in 6. That was just a boring East, huh? And out West, we might not have any Game 7s either. It depends on how this Lakers-Rockets game shakes out, and then that Suns and Spurs matchup. Lakers might have a comeback in them. They're looking to push this 7. Rockets trying to get back in the game late. It's a 5-point game. Minute 46 to go. Lakers have gone cold in the 4th as H-Town has outscored them by 11. Let's jump into this ball game. Lakers with the rock. Bron and Luka in the game. Reeves is back too. So the doctors in Spain, I think it was, must have got Reeves and Luka right. Here's James with the ball. He's got Steven Adams out here on an island. Bron will get the screen from Dominating. Ayton rolls to the rim and gets one on Clint Capella. He's not Clint Capella, man. 7-point lead LA's way. Houston's got to be a little nervous. Houston, it might have a problem. Tari Eason into the Durantula. KD gonna get the screen from Şengün. Durant driving to the rim. He'll dunk one home with LeBron James in the area. And that gets the Rockets back within 5 points. Still plenty of time for H-Town, but you got to be great defensively. James up the middle. He'll return the favor with the dunk, and that one was all over Jabari Smith Jr. This NBA season, James has had his most dunks since his 2018 year. Durant dancing, spinning, faking. He's in the paint, gonna swing it out to Eason. Now it goes to Reed Shepherd. Shepherd the jab. A 3 would be big here for Houston. Shepherd's gonna fire one. Can't hit it. Rebounded Ayton. It looks like the Lakers might be in control of this one and look to push the Series 7. Doncic up the middle. Layup through the contact is good. And LA's going 7, baby. Durant with 23. How about Luka? 33 and 12. Reeves with 17 points. LeBron James 15, 9 and 10. Flirting with the triple-double. Whoa, DA. Game Game 6 on the way. San Antonio, Phoenix. Can the Suns get it to Game 7? Or was that hot start early against the Spurs just too good to keep up? Suns? No, they're good. 27 from Book. Wemby had 27 and 17. And young Victor and the Spurs are going to round 2. They'll face Minnesota. That's going to be a tough one. Lakers, Rockets. The only Game 7 of the first round. LeBron versus KD in a Game 7. This could very well be the last time they face off in the NBA playoffs. The Lakers have gotten back to full strength throughout the duration of the series, and as a result, they're playing real well to open up this Game 7. Rockets, though, fighting back. Could we get a James and Durant classic one last time? It sure looks like it. 3-point ball game. I'm going to jump in a little early with 3:27 to go because, come on, it is LeBron and the Durantula. Clint Capella is inbound, and Vando's in the game. There's Luka. There's Bron. I don't see Austin Reeves for LA. We'll check if anybody's in foul trouble for either team. Amen's got 4. Reeves is fouled out for the Lakers. He fouled out in 23 minutes. Crash out Austin. Luka's got a triple-double, 16, 16, and 14. Bron's got 31. Durant's got 29. The old heads turning it up with their seasons on the line. Every postseason means more and more to them as they age. Durant, defended by Luka Doncic here, going to swing it to Clint Capella. Capella hands it off to KD. There's a Şengün screen. LeBron intercepts it on the pick and roll. James down to Luka Doncic, going to slam it home on Tari Eason. Luka the Don gives the Los Angeles Lakers a 5-point lead. And right now, Durant's playing point guard with the Goons, Steven Adams, and Clint Capella in the ball game. The Rockets trying to play bully ball here. 3 centers is absolutely nuts. Vando's going to commit a quick foul, which I'm actually really happy he did because now both these teams can make some subs. Yeah, there's a timeout for the Rockets. Make some substitutions, bro. What type of lineups are y'all running, bro? This is not how you play basketball. There you go. That's more normal. Jabari Smith Jr. will inbound it. It goes into Reed Shepherd. Shepherd defended by Luka Doncic. Reed going to get the screen from Şengün. Shepherd 4 on the shot clock here. Tries to drive it. Going to have to fire a tough jumper. Can't hit. Şengün's there on the glass. Ayton able to reject him on the second effort there. Luke Kennard crosses the timeline to James. LeBron will finish. Kennard been showing some of his playmaking chops with Luka Doncic out of the lineup. He's been playing more like a point guard as Şengün will catch one on the other end. Ayton got to remain disciplined defensively. I know he just got that block last time, but you got to stay with it. Rockets within 5. Here's Luka Doncic with the ball. The Don dancing on Reed Shepherd. Shepherd a little too small for Doncic and 1. Luka gives the Lakers a 7-point lead, and it looks like LeBron might just have one last 3-1 comeback left in him as Doncic knocks down the free throw. It's an 8-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Durant knows he's got to get some offense going for the Rockets. He's got the smaller smart on him. Durant thought about the mid-range. He's stuck, needs some help. Swings it to Thompson. Thompson the pass fake. Here comes the Şengün screen. Şengün rolls. Thompson attacks. Layup is good. That'll get the lead down to 6 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Luke Kennard gonna bring the ball up here. Kennard defended by Amen Thompson. Gonna hit Ayton. Now it goes to Doncic. If you're the Lakers, you can really take your time here. Kennard hands it off to the Don. Over to Ayton. Back to Luka. Luka likes this matchup with Shepherd, I'm sure. 5 on the shot clock. Doncic gets the screen. Drives to the rim. Floater is good. That was Kareem-esque. Almost looked like a hook. 10 in the 4th for Luka Doncic. He's been taken over down the stretch. Durant defended by Marcus Smart here. Sliding his feet well is Smart. Durant can't seem to get anywhere. 10 on the shot clock. Rockets in trouble. Durant swings. Smith down to Şengün. Şengün defended by Ayton. Ayton right there with him. Şengün steps through and finishes right as the shot clock was about to run out of time. All right. Rockets within 6. Another bucket from the Lakers would probably seal the deal. Luka up the middle. Blocked by Jabari Smith. Houston still got a little bit of hope. Amen Thompson here. Gets it down to Şengün. Rockets got to go kind of quick. Ball makes its way to Durant. Durant will use the screen. Step into the 3. Can't hit. That would have been big for Houston, but Durant can't knock it down. Ayton's quickly fouled there. Rockets had one to give. It'll be interesting to see if they foul again. I don't think they would. Maybe they wanted Ayton at the line, but yeah, they weren't in the bonus. Lakers weren't in the bonus yet. Ball will go up to Luka. Luka's going to smartly take his time here and just slow it down. Doncic, 12 on the shot clock. Laker fans realize this comeback is about to happen. Doncic uses the screen, lobs it up to Ayton for the reverse jam. The exclamation point. The Lakers are out of here. They're on to round 2. As for the Rockets, they're on to vacation. action. Durant tried with 29, but down the stretch, we didn't see him score at all. LeBron had 33, 23, 16, and 15 from Luka, a monster triple-double. And down the stretch, we saw Doncic absolutely take over, bucket after bucket, facilitating playmaking, all types of great stuff. Now that Laker win will earn him a date with OKC. Good luck. The defending champs there. San Antonio, Minnesota is our other West matchup. Ant-Man versus Wemby, two of the brightest young stars in the association. Ant's already had some playoff success, multiple West Finals. As for Wemby, he's the new guy. First ever postseason experience. Cavaliers versus Pistons. This is going to be a lit series. Jimmy Harden and the Don versus Cade and JD. And then our other East matchup, the Hawks, who have really been great the second half of the season post-trading Trae Young with Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And then the Celtics, they're proving they're champs. JT's back. JB's been all NBA first team level. Early on, the Spurs are giving the Wolves belt. Man, I thought that was going to be a series for sure. Spurs end up sweeping the Wolves. So the Suns gave the Spurs more of a series than the T-Wolves? Cavs are up 3-0 on the Pistons. Lakers up early on the Thunder. Hawks up 2-1 on the Celtics right now. Hawks up 3-1 on the Celtics. Are any of these series going to be close? Lakers up 3-1. What? Cavs end up sweeping the Pistons. Okay, Celtics will get a game 5 on the Hawks. Can the Thunder do the same against the Lakers? They can. So, two teams eyeing 3-1 comebacks. Two elite teams. Teams you could have seen in the finals in Boston and OKC on the verge of elimination as they head into game 6s. Celtics, though, they're showing some resilience. The Hawks, a young team. They haven't been here before, but Atlanta trying to get back in it late. I think the Celtics might have this one. Yeah, the C's win it. 38 from CJ McCollum. Uncle CJ has been turning it up. 25 a night in the playoffs. Tatum's been turning it up too, averaging a Curry piece. 34, 11, and 6 in this one. Jalen with 33, who's also averaging 30. That duo's starting to turn it up, and that series is going 7. Now, can the defending champion Thunder try and flip the script on the Lakers? They just pulled off a 3-1 comeback. The Lakers did on Houston, and now the Thunder are looking to do the same to LA. Lakers gonna drop this one. It's going 7. The potential for 2 3-1 comebacks here in round 2. Doncic had 41 points. James struggled with 10. Shea had 38. Chet with 34. And Shea having a generational postseason, averaging 38 PPG. So really, that 38-point night was just another day at the office for SGA. Game 7, Hawks Celtics. Hawks were up 3-1. Celtics have stormed back. Cecil started off strong. Hawks trying to fight back. They might not have anything. Yeah, the Celtics gonna win it. 44 from Tatum. Vucci Mane with 18. JB struggles with 14, but Tatum at his back. CJ wanted this one bad. 27 points. He was hooping all playoffs. Jalen Johnson dropped a little bit in playoffs, only averaging 17, put up 23 in this one. So the Celtics on to the conference finals to play Cleveland. I'm excited for that one. Think it'll be a good matchup. Now we got OKC LA. Game number 7. Do the Lakers have another game 7 dub in them, or are they about to blow a 3-1 to OKC? The defending champs start off well. Lakers still within reach. LA down 5, down 7, down 10, down 12. And the Thunder, they're going to come back 3-1 as well. So multiple 3-1 comebacks here in round 2. Doncic 36, 8, and 9. Reeves with 27. Austin only averaged 16 these playoffs. And LeBron had 5. Oh no. Shea dropped 50. 20 free throws. Nice little assist from the real 6-man, the referees. But no, I'm not going to hate. 50 is 50. Big time game. So we get OKC San Antonio and the Cavs and Celtics. These are two matchups I would love to see in real life. So needless to say, I'm very excited going into this one. We will pay more close attention to these series. Like Cavs Celtics 1 apiece, I might tune in. Right now the Spurs are dominating OKC up 2-0. But game 3, Cavs Celtics, I'll tune in. Whoever wins this gets a 2-1 series lead early. Cleveland gonna run away with it. 29 from Jimmy Harden, who isn't a playoff dropper, man. He's flipping the script on y'all. 24-9 in the playoffs, 60 from the field, 54 from 3. Incredible efficiency. The Don with 26, only averaging 23 these playoffs so far, which is low for him. He'll usually get you 30 a night in the playoff. Game 3 for OKC. This is a big game because they don't want to go down 3-0. Spurs start off pretty well. OKC fighting fighting back. They've played from behind in these playoffs before. They were down 3-1, and they're going to win this game. Ooh, Spurs had a rough night. Champagnie and Mason Plumlee were your leading scorers. 16 from Plumlee, he really tried. 17 from Champagnie. Wemby had 15, 20 rebounds, but Shea, another 40-piece. Shea is having a run for the age. Game 4, Celtics looking to tie things up against the Cavs, who are up 2-1 in the series right now. Cleveland playing well here, and they're going to take a 3-1 lead. 21 from Spider-Man. Tatum's 28 wasn't enough. Game 4, Shea looking to tie it up here against San Antonio. Every time the Thunder have had their backs against the wall, Shea and OKC have responded, and this time might be another rendition of that. We shall see. 1-point ball game, 3:29 to go. Oh, these are going to be some great hoops. These teams do not like each other. In particular, you know Big Mama Wembanyama is not a fan of Chet Holmgren. Shea's got a light 33 in this game. No foul trouble for OKC, no foul trouble for San Antonio. So we should see these teams' best units down the stretch. Right now, though, few non-starters in as these teams need to make subs. Nonetheless, here's Shai Gilgeous at the top of the key. Gonna get the Cason Wallace screen. Shai working on the young rookie Dylan Harper. Johnson able to intercept the pass. Shai was trying to get it down to Cason. Here comes Harper off to the races, bumping Gilgeous-Alexander. Harper picks up his dribble. Gonna get it to Wembanyama. Wemby backing in on Hartenstein. Goes for the tough mid-range, but we've seen him make shots like that all season. Wembanyama giving San Antonio a 1-point lead, and he's all smiles here. Coming out of the timeout, here's Shai with it. He's got the smaller Fox on him. I'm sure the Thunder want to exploit that matchup, and if you're San Antonio, you want to bring some help. Shai bounces it out to Dub. Dub up the middle, and the acrobatic finish to put OKC up by 1. Jalen Williams living in the paint in this game. 20 of his 25 coming in the painted area. Here's De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Fox defended by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll get it to Wembanyama. Wemby looking to drive it here on Hartenstein. Bumps him. 9 on the shot clock. Victor working out of the corner here. Needs to hurry it up. 4 on the shot clock. Wemby bumps, puts it up, and gets it to go. Victor wanted the foul as well, but he still scores nonetheless. He's got 27 on 69% from the field. Very efficient tonight from Wembanyama. Chet Holmgren with it. He's got Champagnie defending. Chet down to Shai. Shai defended by Fox here. Fox sliding his feet well, fakes the shot, gets it down to Hartenstein. Hart gonna lay it up. Thunder up by 1. Hartenstein said, yeah, Wemby, I know you're cooking me, but I'm going to try and return the favor with a little bucket. Fox up the middle, picks up high, finishes. Quick answer for San Antonio. Spurs are hoping fourth quarter Fox will show up for him in these playoffs, as I think Fox has done a little bit worse than Spurs fans expected. Golly. Shai dancing here on De'Aaron Fox. The spin move gets to the rim. Wemby tries to help, but it's too late for that. Shai putting OKC up by 1. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Swiper's gonna drive it. Layup. He's fouled. Fox first free throw is good. Put him up to 16 points on the night. Second one for De'Aaron also goes. Spurs back up 1. This game has been back and forth. Again, I want to remind y'all, Thunder are trying to avoid going down 3-1 once again in these playoffs. Shai defended by De'Aaron Fox here. Gonna fake the shot. He's stuck. Needs some help. Gets it to Cason. To Dub. Dub waiting on the Hartenstein screen. There it is. Williams wide open, and he hits it. Gets a friendly little roll there. Dub up to 11 in the fourth quarter. 28 total on the night. Flirting with 30. Here's Fox trying to drive the ball here. The hesitation. Swings it out to Castle. Castle to Vassell. Vassell uses the Wemby screen. Gets to an open mid-range, but can't hit it. 3/4 of a minute to go. Thunder can make it a 2-possession game with the bucket. Shai will throw it to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to Chet. Chet to Williams. Down to Hartenstein, who has the mismatch in the post. Champagnie tries to help. That leaves Chet open, and he hit it. Holmgren to give the Thunder a 5-point lead with 33 seconds to go. It sure looks like the Spurs are in trouble, but if they can get a quick bucket, then maybe there's a scenario where you don't have to foul. A 2 would get it down to a 1-possession game. Champagnie into Steph Castle. Back to Champagnie. Now to Fox. Spurs gotta go quick. Nobody better for the job than Fox. It'll go to Wembanyama. Back to De'Aaron. De'Aaron bumping down to Victor. Victor's layup is off. Hartenstein, a great contest there, and Wemby's gonna have to foul Chet there. So it looks like San Antonio and Oklahoma City, two teams that have been so fun to watch against one another in the regular season, are now going to have a great postseason matchup. We're 2-2 going into Game 5, and Game 4 was absolutely elite. Wemby, 27-13. He's averaging 30 these playoffs. 37-11 from Shea, who's basically averaging 40 in these playoffs. And Jalen Williams was great too. I don't want to just gloss over that. He was incredible. Cavs looking to punch their ticket to the conference finals, the NBA finals, with a Game 5 win here. As for the Celtics, they're trying to pull off another 3-1 comeback. Not gonna happen this time. Cleveland going to the finals. Jaylen Brown had 26, Tatum with 24. Combining for 50 wasn't enough, as Jimmy Harden had 19, E-Mob had 21, Allen with 25, and D. Mitch with 28 and 12 dimes. So the Cavs core really turning up the heat in Game 5 to get them to the finals. Now we just got to figure out who their opponent will be. This Spurs and OKC series, though, is going to go a lot longer. It'll be at least a 6-game series, potentially 7. Well, I guess 1 game longer wouldn't be that much longer. But I'm expecting a lot of good moments remaining in this series, as in Game 5, with 2:43 to go, we've got a 2-point ball game. Let's get back in here. Man, if the playoffs are as exciting as this video has been, and they'll probably be more exciting, let's be honest, because the playoffs, it's real life hoops, not 2K hoops. Regardless, if the playoffs are this exciting, we're in for a real treat. Casey Wallace with the ball up top. He'll get the screen from Isaiah Joe. Joe pops out wide open for 3. That's a big bucket for OKC. Spurs immediately call timeout. Joe putting the Thunder up by 5. And after being up, were they up 2-0, the Spurs were? Yeah, they were. The Thunder have won 2 in a row, trying to take their 3rd game in a row. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Victor Wembanyama will set him a screen. Fox wide open for a 3. Can't answer with a 3 of his own. Casey Wallace crosses the timeline. Gonna slow it up here. Casey gets the screen from Hartenstein. Hartenstein rolls. Wallace down to Hart, and Wemby gets a late contest. It was enough to deter Isaiah Hartenstein. Wemby just being in the neighborhood can make guys scared. He's so dang big. Vassell bumping Shea, gets to the rim. I said Vassell, I meant Fox. Vassell passed it to Fox, and then Fox laid it in. De'Aaron having a stinker in this game. 12 points on 33%, but maybe he can finish it out well. Shea trying to drive, spins, fakes, layup, and 1 for Gilgeous-Alexander. I saw Fox's finger in the frame. He was trying to get the review. Shea knocks it down, and that'll be a 6-point lead OKC's way. Shea really on a generational run these playoffs. A light 32 in this game, but it's not over yet. Who knows? He could get up to 40 the way he's been hooping. De'Aaron Fox gets the screen from Champagnie. De'Aaron can't seem to get anywhere on Shea. Out to Julian Champagnie. To Castle, who jabs. Castle uses the screen, fires the 3. Can't hit it. Spurs needed that one bad. Would have got it down to a 1-possession game. Unfortunately for Castle, it didn't drop. Now here's Shea with it once again. Shea looking to get in his Duffy. 11 on the shot clock. The spin move. Gilgeous-Alexander thought about the mid-range. Instead, he'll hit Dub for a better shot, and Williams knocks it down. The Thunder looking like that well-oiled machine that won the 2025 chip, as Fox tries to drive it. Blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. 8-point lead for OKC, and they got the ball with less than a minute left. I think this one might be over with. Chet up top here. 11 on the shot clock. Holmgren taking his sweet time, as he should. Champagnie playing some solid defense here. Chet gets into the paint, though, and finishes. He's flexing. Man, Chet, you're 7 foot, 100 pounds. Stop flexing. 32 from Shea, 27 from Chet, 21 and 13 from Wemby. Dylan Harper had 21. Harper's been great, averaging 14 these playoffs in not too many minutes. Fox has been pretty dang good, too. 17 on great efficiency, but they might just need a little bit more volume scoring from De'Aaron. OKC looking to win their 4th straight game in this series and close it out. Spurs looking to win their 1st one in a while to push it to 7. San Antonio might just put together a statement win. It's a blowout. 23-point win for the Spurs. 31 and 16 from Victor Wembanyama. 21 points with 10 assists from Castle. Vassell had 17. Shea, another day at the office, 34 points. It wasn't enough. So it all comes down to this Game 7. San Antonio OKC winner goes to the NBA Finals to face Cleveland. Thunder will start off the game quite well. Spurs trying to fight back in the 2nd. Oh, Thunder got quite a bit of separation in the 3rd. Here come the Spurs, though, and they're going to run it up going into the 4th. They've got a big lead. Do the Thunder have one last run in them? They're down, 7? Oh, we'll jump in. 7-point game, 3:35 to go. San Antonio's had an elite second half, and of course, right as we jump in. Our guy Shea's at the free throw line. Nah, I'm just joking around. Free throw from Shea does drop though. Second one SGA also goes. Thunder will cut the lead down to 5, so we got a real ball game in game 7. We're here in Oklahoma City. De'Aaron Fox gonna swing it out to Champagnie. Champagnie wide open, can't hit it. Wemby the rebound, fakes Hartenstein out of his shoes, fades away and scores. Victor Wembanyama hitting the offensive glass and delivering a second chance opportunity for San Antonio. That's big time. Jalen Williams will get the Chet screen. Dub looking to drive it here on Vassell. Layup is off, but he's fouled. So the Thunder back at the free throw line as Williams makes the first. Second one from Dub. Misses. Wembanyama will grab the rebound. San Antonio gonna go the other way. Here's Devin Vassell with it. Vassell gonna hit De'Aaron Fox here. Fox has Champagnie moving off the ball. Here comes Wemby to set a screen. Roll to the rim and finish. Victor Wembanyama in attack mode down the stretch. He's only at 18 so far this game, but over these past couple possessions, he's come up big for San Antonio. Cason Wallace gets the Hartenstein screen down to Shea. Shea backing in. That's an easy bucket on De'Aaron Fox. Still 2.5 to go for OKC as they look to chip away at this San Antonio lead. Wemby gonna play some point center this time. He's bringing up the rock. Victor on the wing gets the screen from Steph Castle. Wembanyama in his first ever postseason could make the NBA Finals. Vic bumps Hartenstein, bumps him again, fakes it. Layup is good off the glass. Victor Wembanyama, 3 straight buckets, living in the paint right now. Shea with it here. He's gonna try and go back at Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander at the free throw line. The hesitation, trying to get to the basket. Fox playing some good defense, although he might need some help. It goes out to Wallace. Wallace, 5 on the shot clock here. Gonna fire a good look from 3, and he knocks it down. A strong screen from Chet Holmgren, and Cason Wallace cuts this San Antonio lead to 5. Still over a minute 30 to go. Fox will hit Vassell. Vassell taking his time here. Wembanyama sets an off-ball screen for Fox. Fox catches down low. Layup is good over the bigger SGA. So while the Thunder have been able to deliver and get buckets, they have not been able to get stops on San Antonio. And I'm sure the Spurs would love to trade buckets the rest of the way as they've got a decent little cushion here. Shea trying to drive on Fox. Layup is good. Spur lead back down to 5 once again. De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Fox gets the screen from Victor Wembanyama, and there's a foul from Shai Gilgeous. Shea just fouled out of the game. Why would he foul there? Oh, that might mark the end of OKC's season. I mean, AJ Mitchell's a great backup guard, but he's no SGA, I'll tell you that. 7-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Chet Holmgren with it. He'll try and drive it on Champagnie. Oh, try to throw it down to Hartenstein. Wemby was lurking. Ball will go to De'Aaron Fox. Just over 50 seconds to go. Wemby running the floor, slamming it home. The steal and then the slam on the other end. The Spurs are going to the finals. Victor Wembanyama electric down the stretch. Fox had 26 and 10. I said he needed to score a little more. What did he do? He scored a little more. Wemby 22 and 12. Shea's 32 wasn't enough as he fouled out late, but by the time he fouled out, it felt like the writing was on the wall. The game was already kind of over. Wemby, the West MVP, averaged 25 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 steals, and 4 blocks in the West Finals to lead the Spurs. Donovan Mitchell, 27, 7 dimes, and 3 steals. East Finals MVP. My goodness. You talk about the playoffs. Shai Gilgeous averaged 38. Steph averaged 37, but he got out of here so quick. My goodness, man. Well, here it is. The Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals. This is James Harden's first ever Finals appearance since 2012. For a lot of the other guys on both sides, it's their first time in the Finals. Might be everybody else's first time in the Finals. I'd have to fact check that though. All right, 2:30 to go. We got a 3-point game. I know it's only game 1 of the Finals, but the key word is there. The key words there are the Finals. We want to see this. Cleveland trying to steal a game on the road here. Ball will go into Jared Allen. Jimmy Harden and the Don in the ball game right now. Harden gonna get the screen from Jared Allen. J.A. catches on the 3-point line. Swings to Mitchell. Spider-Man gets the screen from Mobley. Fires a 3. It's off. Rebounded by Devin Vassell. And the Spurs will push the ball the other way. The Spurs got their young guards in right now. Harper and Castle. Castle, couple shot fakes. Swings it out to Vassell. Vassell has Wemby posted up. Victor wants it. He's gonna go at a good defender in Allen. Fakes the shot. Jabs. Throws it right away. James Harden, nice steal. Cavs gonna get it to Mitchell in transition. Donovan can't hit. Allen the rebound, goes back up quickly and finishes before Victor Wembanyama can block it. That'll put the Spurs within one. Or sorry, the Cavs within one of the Spurs. Dylan Harper with the ball. Dylan has Victor rolling to the basket. Harper trying to work on James Harden. Harper swings it out to Wembanyama. Wemby getting to the basket. Layup is good. Victor's just had so many tough finishes through the contact. He's up to 25 points. I know Vic doesn't look super burly, but give him some slack here. He's like a million feet tall, and he's definitely put on some muscle. There's a steal from Victor using the wingspan there. Vassell gonna swing it over to Wemby. Wemby hands it off to Harper. Harper gets the Victor screen. Victor rolls to the basket, catches down low. Layup is good. Nobody has an answer for Victor Wembanyama in his first ever postseason. This is his first finals, his first time doing everything in the playoffs. Harden swings it out to Mitchell. Mitchell, another great look from three. Finally hits one of them to put the Cavs within two as the clock ticks below a minute. Devin Vassell will bring it up here. Wemby's wide open on the roll. Vassell hits him a little late. Wemby still goes up, still scores. Victor wanted the foul there, but regardless, he gets the bucket. We are seeing some elite level basketball from Victor Wembanyama. Here's James Harden with the ball. Jimmy Harden drives it on Dylan Harper, swings it out to Mitchell. Mitchell's got another look from three, but misses again. Ball will go up to Dylan. Oh, over to to Castle. He was wide open for a slam. 6-point lead San Antonio's way. Cavs got to go quick. James Harden going to his bag of tricks, gets to the rim, out to Mitchell. Mitchell thought about the three, uses the screen, steps it back for a three instead. Man, Donovan Mitchell got so many great looks as Wemby blocks Allen. Allen steals it from him, and then Wemby steals it back. Or I don't know what all happened there. Weird sequence. Regardless, Victor ends up at the free throw line, and the Spurs are going to win this. Donovan missed so many good looks from three. 3 and 9 from behind the arc throughout this game, but I feel like we saw like 5 of those attempts and only 1 dropped. But how about Wemby? 30 and 22. Allen wasn't bad. 17 and 16. But 30 and 22 from Victor. 23 from Fox. Spurs start off this series with the win at home at the crib. They win game 1. Game 2, can the Cavs come back? If you go down 2-0 early to San Antonio, that's bad news Bears. And the Spurs, looks like they'll go up 2-0 early. Cavs almost got back in it late, but Spurs were in control the whole way through. 27 apiece from Fox and Victor. 24 from Mitchell. 23 from Allen. Strus even poured in 22. You got 21 and 11 from Jimmy Harden, and you still lost? That's a great team game from the Cavs, and they still couldn't win. Game 3's got to be a dub for Cleveland, though, or they are in deep trouble. This third game, Cleveland finally at home shows up to work with a huge W, winning by 33. Mitchell goes for 41, 29 and 10 from Harden, 25 from Allen. Wemby's 28 wasn't enough, and the Cavs trying to get back in it. You want to win this game 4-2, though. I mean, it is the 10-year anniversary of the 3-1 comeback, but I don't know if this Cavs team has a 3-1 comeback in them, so you'd like to take game 4, and Cleveland will. 29 and 11 from Mitchell, 25 and 14 from Harden. Dylan had 24 for the Spurs. Wemby had 23. We're 2 apiece going into game 5. I'm glad this finals has been good. When the Spurs got up 2-0 early, I was a little bit concerned. I thought, uh-oh, this might just be a boring one, a blowout, but on the contrary, game 5 looks pretty close. Oh yeah, we'll get in here. 4-point bowl game, 3:25 to go. This is a key game of the series. Typically, when the series is 2 apiece, the team that wins game 5 goes on to win the whole thing. Jalen Tyson will inbound the ball. Cavs have the lead and the rock here. It'll go into Max Strus, who recently had a good performance. It goes to James Harden. Jimmy Harden walks it out to the 3. Harper's got to step up there. James knocks it down. He's got 33 points, 13 coming in the 4th. James Harden changing the narrative. They said he's a playoff choker. Dylan Harper trying to get it to Victor Wembanyama. Wemby defended by Evan Mobley here. Mobley playing some solid defense. One of the best defenders in the league. Is that a 3-second violation? It is. 3 in the key for Devin Vassell. There's a timeout for Cleveland. We're going to stop the game here. Talk things over. Ball going to James Harden. Harden defended by De'Aaron Fox. I'm sure James likes this matchup. It'll go over to Jared Allen. Allen back to Harden. Harden going to get the screen from J.A. J.A. rolls to the rim. J.H. attacks. Hits Mitchell in the corner, and Donovan, this time he'll hit his 3. Cavs started out the series slow, but they're really turning it up over these past couple games. Fox trying to drive on Harden. Harden's right there for the rejection. Spurs will get the ball back. Fox is going to try and go at Harden once again. James playing some great defense, though, forces Fox into an awkward mid-ranger. Now Jimmy's going to try and facilitate something for Cleveland. James driving it to the basket. Bumps Fox. Doubled. He swings. Mitchell, another three. That one doesn't drop. Champagny the rebound. Spurs got to hurry it up. They're down by 10 points. Fox gonna hesitate here. Drive it to the basket. Layup is good. De'Aaron gets it down to 8. He's got 14 points on 30% shooting, so looks like another tour date for De'Aaron Fox. Harden driving to the basket. Swings. How does Mitchell keep getting so open? He hits it. That's 2 big-time threes for Donovan Mitchell, but they're giving him practice shots. Uno is attracting all the attention and just facilitating some great stuff for Cleveland. Fox up the middle. Layup is good. De'Aaron trying to redeem himself in what has been a 7 of 21 night. He's had back-to-back big buckets, but he has not done a good job on Harden. Harden's getting whatever he wants. James with the top of the key. Swings to Max Strus. Strus jabs. Jared Allen moving off the ball. Sets a screen. Gets it down to Harden. Harden's going to draw the double team. James spins out of bounds. He just didn't know exactly where he was at there, I guess. San Antonio going to have to make one last push at it, I would say, and it's going to have to happen now. De'Aaron bumping Harden. Gets to the rim here. Harden's still right there with him. Fox forces it up. Gets blocked but fouled. Well, that's ideal for San Antonio. Score with the clock stopped. Dang, Fox is 0 of 6 from 3. First free throw drops. Second one from Fox also goes. I mean, credit to De'Aaron. He's really been the only source of offense for San Antonio down the stretch. They haven't really been getting Wemby involved as much late, and they definitely should be doing that in my eyes. I'm no coach. Harden swings it to Mobley. Mobley just running down the clock. Smart from him. Gets it down to Harden. Harden layup. Come on, man. De'Aaron can't guard him. Yeah, Cavs are up 9. This game's over, bro. This game's over. 20 ball from Castle wasn't enough. James had 38. JH, a big-time finals performance. Donovan Mitchell had 20. And I think Jalen Tyson had a big game, so I want to give him his props. 23 points in 21 minutes. That's huge. You don't win that game without him if you're Cleveland. And the Cavs have a chance to win 4 straight to close this series. But remember, the Spurs were in a similar situation against OKC, where the Thunder took 3 in a row, but then San Antonio came back, won the next 2, and ended up making their way to the finals. This game looks like it could be close. San Antonio might have it. I think the Spurs got this one. Cavs try to come back late, but Spurs were in control. 35 from Mitchell, 37 and 10 from Wemby, and it all comes down to this. Game 7 NBA Finals. We get our storybook ending to this video. Will it be an exciting one? We shall see. Cleveland starts off well. Here come the Spurs. Cleveland's still in it though. Oh, this could be fire. This is gonna be great. Cleveland, come on, get a couple more buckets. Make it more interesting. Oh, Cleveland might be out of it. Yeah, they're down 11. Down 11 still. The Spurs gonna take it home in game 7 behind 47 and 17 rebounds with 8 assists from Victor Wembanyama. 21 free throws. Shout out the refs, the real 6 man. 24 from Keldon Johnson. 22 from Fox. Harden tried with 28. Mitchell had 23. Allen with 22. But it was the Wembanyama show. An all-time finals performance. And in his first ever postseason, Victor Wembanyama comes up victorious like that one show. 29 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2.5 blocks on average to win the finals most valuable player. So that does it. The San Antonio Spurs will be the 2026 NBA champions according to 2K. If you enjoyed the video and you made it to the end, comment playoffs, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hold on, I do want to show the final stats for the Spurs team as a whole. I almost forgot that, but I thought y'all might want to see. Okay, there you go. All right, see y'all in the next one. Another upload coming later today. Peace.